Hi, I'm Mike Lowenthal. I'm class of 1990, and I want to offer a big congratulations to Dee Gala on this wonderful birthday. It's really only now in retrospect that I realize how lucky I was to have arrived at Dartmouth just after the creation of Dee Gala, I think 1 year after the creation. So I never had a time when I was without the support of an active LGBTQ alumni group. And when I graduated in 1990 and gave a commencement speech that made a bit of a splash, I got a lot of nasty hate mail from various people, but that was far outweighed by the incredible, supportive, friendly, wonderful reactions I got from many other folks, including especially Dee Gala members, and I'll always appreciate that. And I think that Dee Gala has been at the forefront of pushing Dartmouth for change, which has benefited not just LGBTQ students and alums, but everybody associated with the college and with the community. And so I just wish for 35 more years or 350 more years of fighting for change, standing up for what's right, and being a great place for connection for those who've been through these strange but often wonderful experience of being queer at Dartmouth. Congrats again, happy birthday, hope to see everybody very soon. Bye.
Hello, Dee Gala. Sarah Burgamy here, class of 2000, coming at you from Denver, Colorado in my home office, aka my dining room that looks like an office. I'm certainly disappointed we're not celebrating in person, but I'm so pleased to be able to say something about what Dee Gala has meant to me and say hello to all of you. But I thought part of what I would do is reflect on what has made Dee Gala so significant to me after college. So I thought I'd take you on a journey of me through college, minus the awkward highlights in my hair and questionable fashion. So while I was at Dartmouth, I was a rugby player. This is actually probably closer to the muscular size I was back in college. Boy, I miss being that fit. Let's see here. I was also a Tri Delta, so a member of Delta 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 at Dartmouth, another aspect of my identity while I was there. And I'm hoping this is not going to turn into a hashtag of Sarah Burgamy is undressing. I was also a swimmer with Dartmouth Swimming and Diving. All these aspects of identity, and sometimes I sometimes felt like they were all a little bit separate. And one place where all of this seemed to intersect for me was in my identity as a queer student on campus. So I was grateful that while I was there and graduated 20 years ago, who's counting, I was able to finally come to a place where all those identities, I got to be me in all of them. So it was a really pivotal time in my life. And never would I have thought that I'd have a Dartmouth t-shirt with a rainbow lone pine. So being able to connect with Dee Gala after being an undergrad was really a way to come home to my experience at Dartmouth and bring all of myself and get some really cool swag. I use this mug like daily. Yes, I wash it. But overall, I just wanted to say I'm so appreciative of Dee Gala and all that the organization has brought to me personally and to our alums, our undergraduates, and happy anniversary, Dee Gala. Happy 35th.
Hi, Dee Gala. This is Susie Candell, class of 2000, coming from West Palm Beach, Florida, and I just want to offer a very big congratulations for achieving this great milestone of your 35th anniversary. I am so proud of all of the things that Dee Gala has accomplished over the years. In particular, some of the things that jump out as major achievements are the creation of the DCF Dee Gala Scholars Program, which provides scholarships to LGBTQIA students, and also the creation of the Born Fund, which provides financial assistance to students who have been financially disowned as a result of their sexual orientation and/or gender identity. These are tremendous projects, and Dee Gala should be so proud of these and all of the other things that they've accomplished over the years. I am very sorry that we won't be able to meet together in person this year as planned, but I hope that we'll be able to get together sometime in the very near future. And until then, I hope everyone stays safe. Congratulations again, Dee Gala.
I want to congratulate Dee Gala on 35 incredible years Congratulations to the founders of this organization and all those who have led it throughout the past few decades. I'm so proud at how we have evolved what an alumni community can look like and feel like, and how we have redesigned the Dartmouth experience for students and alumni for so many years. I love everyone I've met through DGALA across the class years. You are all brilliant, compassionate, dedicated people who I'm so happy to have in my life. And I look forward to who I will meet in the next 35 years. Stay safe and well.
Hello, DGALA. I'm Cheryl Bascom, class of '82 and Vice President for Alumni Relations. I'm thrilled to be able to add my voice today to honor and help celebrate a tremendous milestone, the 35th anniversary of DGALA, a wonderfully vital and engaged alumni organization, more than 700 strong. You represent alumni in more than 40 states and 11 countries. You are a model of a caring, diverse, and supportive community. We value your voice as part of our larger alumni body. And I often refer to your group as a model for many of our other communities in terms of your commitment to your alumni members and to the students and others in the Dartmouth community who need safe space and judgment-free support. So on behalf of Alumni Relations, I'd like to acknowledge and thank you for the meaningful work you do for alumni, for students, and for the Dartmouth community. Your accomplishments are many, and we're grateful for them, including the Oral History Speak Out project and your support for Lavender graduation every year. Your voice is clear, and your voice is heard. As a Black woman, I know all too well that change is a process, and that the burden of that change often falls on those of us who experience its hardships in fitting into the dominant culture. Making change in our world is not for the faint of heart. The college recognized DGALA in the early 90s as the official affiliated group that you are, and we seek and value DGALA's input and advice regularly. Your presence and your work has benefited us all for 35 years. So thank you for all you do, and congratulations again on your anniversary.
Hey DGALA, it's Pete Williams, 76, your secretary and Greenlight editor, coming to you from my home in Stockbridge, Massachusetts. It's great to be here for our 35th anniversary video. Some of you may think I've been secretary all these 35 years, and it's been a while, but not quite that long. I've kept involved with DGALA all this time because I just find it really meaningful. For me personally, it's been a way to establish a real connection with Dartmouth, something that I never had before. But perhaps even better is the fact that I get to see all the people involved in the DGALA community over all this time coming together to make life better for the LGBTQ community at Dartmouth. And it has never been an easy thing. Heaven knows Dartmouth has always been and remains a far from perfect place for its queer community. But you and everyone else in DGALA have done something to make it better, and that is just so fabulous to witness. I look forward to seeing you in person soon, and in the meantime at our virtual events. Thanks for all you do.
Happy 35th anniversary, DGALA! I'm Caroline Kerr, class of 2005.
Darcy Kerr, med school class of 2010.
William from kindergarten. I've been in preschool, but now I'm not.
And now you're in kindergarten?
Yeah.
And what's your name? Elizabeth. Happy 35th. DGALA has been a really important organization to me and to our family through the years. It was one of the first alumni organizations I connected with as a student, and it was my introduction to alumni leadership with the college. So it's an important one for us, both as an organization, as a connection to Dartmouth, but also the people and the families that are part of the DGALA community. It's enormously important to us. So happy 35, and we can't wait till we get to celebrate in person.
Happy 35, DGALA. Wow, 35 years. That's amazing. Hello, I'm Garrett Hornsby, class of 1987, and I live in London, England. I've been here for 3 years, and I moved here from the New York City area. DGALA is a very special organization. It actually helped me re-engage with the Dartmouth community. DGALA as well as BADA. When I graduated from Dartmouth in 1987, I kind of left like a bat out of hell. It took me 10 years before I had the confidence and to go back to the campus. Dartmouth during that period during the period when I was in school, it was the best of times and it was the worst of times. The best of times, studying Spanish in Spain and Mexico, and on campus protesting for divestiture from South Africa, the review attacking the Gay Student Association, and of course the AIDS epidemic, the explosion of the AIDS epidemic. So it was a very difficult time. When I went back for my 10-year reunion, I went to a DGALA mini reunion, I believe, and that's the way I connected with DGALA. And DGALA, along with BADA, helped me to see the special parts of the campus and to want to participate and re-engage with the college to, number one, recognize how it was progressing, and number two, for us to be able to give our feedback and to help it progress even more. I met some wonderful other gay alumni, and we planned reunions. We planned mini reunions. We planned all kinds of things locally in New York, and it was a great time. And I found that after, coming back into the Dartmouth community, it kind of, made me feel a little bit whole about Dartmouth. So, DGALA, you're a wonderful organization. You play a very special role for alumni, and you played a very special role in a time in my life where I didn't think I was, ready to, be part of the Dartmouth community again, but I met so many amazing people. A lot of us, we were not out when we were at college, and we were out later in life, and we found joy, and that brought us back into the fold. So, just a quick thank you to DGALA. Happy anniversary to DGALA, and I miss all my fellow alumni and from Dartmouth, and being at the mini reunions. I'm a little far away now, but I think of you guys all the time. Anyway, be well, take care.
Happy anniversary, DGALA, and greetings from Hanover. Although this isn't the most conventional way to mark 35 years, not much is conventional these days, and I'm honored to be a part of your celebration, whatever that celebration looks like. It means a lot to me to participate in this milestone year in DGALA's history, because as some of you know, I've spent the last several years of my own work focused on earlier stages of that history. I've had the great honor of leading Speak Out, the Dartmouth Library's oral history project in partnership with DGALA, to document the history of the college's LGBTQIA+ community. Through my work with Speak Out, I've had the invaluable experience of hearing your stories, of learning about your histories as individuals and as an organization. I cannot express what a gift that's been to me as the archivist, to the library and the college as an institution, and most importantly, to Dartmouth's present and future students. Students who walk through the doors of Rauner Special Collections Library and interact with the college archives are looking for themselves in the history they find here, whether consciously or unconsciously. History is most alive for them when they can situate themselves within it. This is easier for some students than for others because of who we have and haven't been as an institution for the bulk of our history. For our queer students, until very recently, there was little in the archives to show them that the Dartmouth history is their history. And without a history, it can be harder to own the present and harder still to envision the future. Because DGALA exists, and because you've chosen to share your stories with the archives through Speak Out. This is changing quickly. Students who explore Rauner's archives today see a much fuller picture of Dartmouth's history. They see your experiences, your struggles, and your triumphs. They see GSA and Dayglow, SSA and GSX, Dartmouth Lambda and D-Gala, and everything in between. They know that you were here, and they're starting to understand how you changed this place for the better. What's more, they're thinking about how they'll change this place for the better. If D-Gala's next 35 years are anything like its first 35, I know we can expect a vibrant, dynamic community of alumni, making truly meaningful contributions to the broader Dartmouth community. Happy anniversary to you all, and thank you again for the opportunity to be a part of your celebration.
Hi, I'm Kelly Bonnevie, class of 1987. I'm an attorney in Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm wishing D-Gala a very happy 35th anniversary. Thank you for all you've done for our community. We appreciate it.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for inviting me to be part of your D-Gala celebration. I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to spend this time with you. I'm going to confess, I had to write down my remarks because it's wonderfully emotional for me to be a part of this. So here goes. I'm Pam Meisner, and I had the pleasure of being the Assistant Dean for Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, and Transgender students on the Dartmouth campus from 1999 to 2013. During that time, I not only enjoyed an increasingly vibrant queer community on campus, but also connecting with many of you. One of my greatest joys was bringing alums and students together to share your stories and to work to keep dear old Dartmouth moving forward. As many of you know, that work involved attending to the intersections of our identities by addressing sexism, racism, classism, ableism, and so on at both the individual level as well as the institutional level. I'm grateful to have had D-Gala as a critical partner in that work. In fact, when first considering Dartmouth as a potential employer, I was thrilled to see an active LGBTQ alum organization. Being a part of your first college-supported all-classes reunions remains a vivid memory. I recall the rainbow flag flying from Rauner as you moved about your beloved and bedeviled campus that weekend. Some of you were returning for the very first time in many, many, many years, and we were so very, very glad to see you. I remember when the board finally approved adding gender identity and gender expression to Dartmouth's non-discrimination policy. It was a long, arduous effort, but certainly worth it in the end when we prevailed. Again, your support and engagement were key to moving this particular needle forward. And of course, I remember the many, many, many students with whom I had the honor to work over the years. I recall the first time the rainbow flag flew on the College Center for Pride, and then we gathered on the green to spell pride with our bodies and take an amazing aerial photo. It was a beautiful, beautiful day in Hanover, and our time together to spell out pride, while chaotic in moments, was also beautiful. You, the students, remain my greatest teachers and have become active alums and leaders in your own right. And of that, I am very proud. And look at D-Gala now. You're celebrating 35 amazing years, an accomplishment of which I hope you are immensely proud. And look at D-Gala now. You're marking 35 amazing years, an accomplishment of which I hope you are immensely proud. When I left the college to pursue other opportunities with my wife, April, I knew the students would be in your good hands, and for that, I thank you. And now as I teach my classes at Allegheny College these days, you're in my heart. If you'd like to be in touch, please feel free to reach out at pmeisner, MISENER, @allegheny.edu. I love hearing from you, as I have over the years, hearing about what's going on in your lives, seeing the families of your own that you're creating. I always welcome your notes. Enjoy your celebrations and keep up the good work. Oh, and I'm counting on you to vote like our lives depend on it because, well, they do. So get your kicks. Hit the streets, literally and virtually, and let's please, please right this ship. Take good care, my loves. Remember, you are fabulous and you are loved.
Hi all, my name is Mel Pastek 11, and I'm the current president of the DGALA Board of Directors. I'm excited to be speaking with you all and congratulating DGALA on our 35th anniversary. The organization's long history, dating back to its founding, when we incorporated as a 501c3 outside of the college in the state of New York, due to the college's refusal to recognize the queer, lesbian, and gay members of their alumni community formally. Although the college and the role that our community support and advocacy we do in conjunction with it has dramatically changed over the years, there's still much work to be done, especially to ensure that the most vulnerable members of our community, queer and trans students of color, have the resources to not only survive, but to thrive at Dartmouth and beyond. Although our all-class reunion schedule for this year will have to be reimagined, I have many fond memories and some of my favorite DGALA memories from all-class reunions. This started back when I was a student, and I remember having dinner with the Salt of the Pub with DGALA directors, both current and former, notably Rigel Cable 9, Nick Moses 73, and Pete Williams 76. And who can forget the hilarious Scope and Queen drag performance from Jim Noonan 02 and Jimmy McNicholas 02. However, one other particular memory I wanted to share with you all from my time as an undergraduate, especially now that it's during the holidays, was this. Unable to return home for the holidays during my senior year because my parents had kicked me out after I had come out. Pam Meisner, the staff lead for the LGBTQ life at the college, provided me with a 12 days of Christmas-style set of gifts each day. And Pam and her wife April welcomed me into their home. And on those cold, lonely nights in Canada, Pam and vicariously the DGALA community came through for me. Lastly, while this year has been like none other, we've pivoted substantially to see how we can focus on and support students, either living on campus or doing remote learning, improving our collaborations with other affiliated groups, and supporting faculty initiatives to bring more academic resourcing and funds to sexuality, gender, and race studies. As the year comes to a close, I also wanted to note that your financial support enables us to continue doing the advocacy on behalf of the Dartmouth LGBTQIA+ community that we do. If you haven't donated to DGALA and pay your dues already, I'd encourage you to visit dgala.org and to do so right away. Thank you again. Happy holidays and a Happy New Year to